I love the goats. They're so sweet, and they're just peaceful. They make you feel peaceful to be around them, and I really enjoyed that, having that connection with these friendly, peaceful little animals, and being out every day this summer was just really great.
The thing I really love is getting to be in touch with nature and spending all this time outdoors. And I've never been so tied to the weather and the elements and the reality of, like, if this ground isn't flat, we can't get our job done, you know, or like if the weather's not right that day, we have to be prepared for it 2 or 3 days in advance, because you need time to pick up supplies and then do the project, and then also make sure it's going to work before the rain or the wind or the snow or cold temperatures come, you know. And it's just, everything I've done in my life has been kind of flexible and kind of like, oh, if you don't get it done today, you can do it tomorrow. But it's been really revitalizing to be able to pay attention to those things and be out in the sun and have my kids playing out in the fields and all those kind of things. And it's just, it feels healthier. Like, it feels like something that's good for my family. But we're not farmers. Like, we've been doing these things our whole life that have made us who we are, and now we have a farm.
I was on a business trip in Georgia, and she called and said, "What do you think about having a couple of goats?" And I was like, "I don't think that'll really work in our neighborhood. Like, I don't want to be the neighbor with weird, smelly, loud animals. You know, I don't really know anything about goats, but why would you want them anyway?" And she just said, "Oh, you know, our son at that point was 5 or 6 months old, and he had really bad colic, and so his digestive processes needed to be kick-started, and so she was like, I think it will help to have just local, really fresh, you know, a different type of dairy. I've read that it can help."
I guess from there we started looking into the expenses and like feeding them and whatnot, and having 2 goats isn't very expensive, but we thought, what would it take if we had just a little more milk, and then maybe if anyone else is looking for goat's milk in the area, maybe they could have some.
We could help people that were, especially with babies that can't have milk, and that would be really a nice thing to be able to help other people with.
We have had just indescribable miracles on a weekly basis, like just one thing after another that should not work out and logically wouldn't be working out if there wasn't some reason, or just, I don't know if it's because it's good for our family or we're going to be able to make a difference in the community, or if there's some bigger picture that I'm not aware of, but there's a reason we're doing this, and because of that we've been successful again and again every time we think we're not sure it's going to work out. So 8 months ago, if you had told me I was going to be a farmer, I would have just laughed at you. I would never have believed it. And now here we are 8 months later, and we have like 85 goats, 4 gigantic dogs, along with our 2 house dogs and 2 cats. We have a dairy cow, we have a little pony, and we have this gorgeous 20-acre farm, and it's more than I could have dreamed of, really.